Chosen one, stop and listen. This moment is not an accident. What you are hearing now is not a mere message but a divine instruction that carries the power to change the course of your life. God himself is speaking directly to you, commanding you to refrain from eating anything today. Yes, do not touch a single morsel, for the next meal could mark a turning point or your last. You are not here by coincidence. Your spirit has been guided to this moment for a sacred reason. Something extraordinary is unfolding in your life, and the choices you make in the next few hours will determine whether you step into divine favor or stray from it. Only what God approves is permitted today. Anything else could bring consequences you are not ready to face. This is more than a spiritual warning, it is a divine alignment, a matter of destiny. Act now. Declare your readiness, align your spirit, and step into obedience. Engage fully, for this message has found you because you are one of the chosen. Ignore it, and you risk forfeiting blessings meant only for you. Today is not an ordinary day, it is holy, set apart by God for transformation. The universe itself seems to pause in reverence, aware that what happens today will echo through your life. You stand on the threshold of profound change. Every thought, word, and action will either align you with divine will or draw you away from it. Honor this sacred day with full awareness, unwavering focus, and deep gratitude. Let no distraction or doubt steal your attention. This is the moment your spirit has been preparing for the beginning of your awakening. A sacred stillness surrounds every choice you make today, especially in what you consume and how you connect with God. The Almighty has issued a clear and unwavering command: only specific sacred foods are permitted, and these are not mere restrictions but divine instruments of transformation. Dates, natural grains, and chosen vegetables hold a purity that ordinary foods cannot offer. They are untouched by manipulation, untainted by the energy of chaos, and infused with the essence of creation itself. This command is not arbitrary, it is a divine test of faith and obedience, a call to trust God's wisdom beyond human logic. The nourishment you take today is meant to align your body, mind, and spirit with higher vibrations, awakening dormant energy and bridging the gap between the earthly and the eternal. To deviate from this sacred allowance is to risk breaking the spiritual current flowing through you, for even a single act of disobedience can disrupt what heaven has carefully set in motion. This is not fear, it is reverence. It is a covenant between your soul and the divine plan. What you eat today is a reflection of your faith, a declaration of your readiness to evolve. Understand that this day is unlike any other. It demands focus, purity, and absolute presence. The foods permitted to you are sacred keys that unlock transformation, while forbidden ones close doors that may never open again. Your body is a vessel undergoing divine renewal, and every choice either strengthens or fractures that sacred process. Spiritually, you are at your most receptive. Mentally, your awareness is expanding beyond ordinary perception. Physically, your being is preparing to hold divine energy. This convergence of body, mind, and spirit marks a rare moment in your existence, a moment where obedience becomes the pathway to elevation. Remember, what nourishes others may not nourish you today, for you are chosen, set apart, and guided by a unique rhythm of divine purpose. Honor it with discipline, with gratitude, and with complete trust in the voice that speaks within. Today, your transformation begins not through action, but through sacred restraint. The universe does not distribute energy evenly, for each soul walks a path uniquely designed by divine intelligence. Today, you are set apart, denied certain foods, experiences, and influences not as punishment, but as preparation. What nourishes others may not nourish you. What empowers them may weaken your spirit. This is a sacred moment of separation, where your journey diverges from the ordinary and enters holy ground. To understand this, you must walk in humility and discernment, resisting the urge to compare yourself or follow the patterns of others. Your destiny is distinct, and your transformation depends upon recognizing that distinction. By honoring your specific spiritual needs, you align yourself with God's perfect wisdom and allow divine transformation to flow unhindered. Every action, every bite, every thought carries eternal weight. Forbidden foods are not denied out of mere rule, they are withheld because their unseen energies could interfere with the sacred recalibration taking place within you. Only God knows the full extent of these consequences, which reach far beyond the physical realm into your spiritual resonance and destiny. Think of your body as a finely tuned instrument. Even a single discordant note can ripple through your being, disrupting the harmony of divine alignment. Thus, vigilance and obedience are not burdens but sacred acts of reverence. Obedience is not restriction, it is liberation, allowing God's energy to move through you with clarity and purpose. Among the divinely approved foods, dates hold a special sanctity. They are not merely sustenance but sacred vessels of ancient spiritual power honored by prophets, mystics, and seekers who used them to awaken vision and strengthen communion with the divine. When you eat dates today, you partake in an ancient ritual of alignment. As their sweetness touches your tongue, feel their energy flow through you, cleansing blockages, awakening dormant potential, and attuning your spirit to God's frequency. The fibers nourish both body and soul, grounding you while lifting your consciousness. Today, every taste becomes an act of worship, every bite a prayer, every moment a step closer to your awakening. In this sacred convergence of faith, nourishment, and awareness, you are not simply eating, you are transforming. You are becoming the vessel God has chosen for a purpose beyond comprehension. The power of grains is both subtle and profound. Unlike processed or refined flour, whole grains remain vessels of pure divine energy, living gifts of the earth infused with the life force of creation itself. In their unaltered state, they carry a harmony that mirrors God's own design, grounding your body while gently awakening channels of spiritual perception. To eat grains today is to participate in an ancient covenant between humanity and heaven, one that honors fertility, divine sustenance, and the eternal cycle of life. Each kernel is a seed of intention, whispering clarity, patience, and strength into your being. Though their effect may unfold quietly, the influence of these grains touches the very frequencies of your soul, refining your inner light and aligning your vibrations with divine purpose. By consuming them with gratitude and awareness, you are not simply nourishing yourself, you are communing directly with the creative energy of God. Vegetables, too, serve as sacred nourishment on this holy day. They sustain the body without burdening the spirit, offering vitality free from the distortions of trauma or contamination. While other foods may appear wholesome, their unseen energies may not resonate with the heightened frequencies active within you now. Vegetables carry the quiet purity of the earth, grounding your form while supporting your spiritual ascent. Every bite is an act of protection, a conscious barrier against energies that could disrupt your transformation. Processed foods, meat, and synthetic items are forbidden today, not from arbitrary restriction, but as acts of spiritual preservation. These substances often carry vibrations of suffering, fear, or artificial manipulation energies that can interfere with the divine alignment now taking shape within you. Abstaining from them is a declaration of purity, a reverent choice to safeguard the vessel that houses your awakening soul. Meat, especially, bears the imprint of the conditions under which it was obtained, and consuming it can transmit energetic residue that clouds your clarity and dampens your spiritual resonance. To abstain is to honor both life and spirit, allowing divine energy to move through you unimpeded. Likewise, synthetic or genetically altered foods are prohibited, for they carry distortions that conflict with the natural harmony God intended. Your body is exquisitely attuned today, sensitive to every vibration, and must be sustained only by what is pure and whole. Natural, unprocessed foods are the Creator's gifts infused with intelligence, order, and light. By partaking in them with gratitude, you harmonize with the sacred rhythm of existence itself. Today, every choice, every taste, every moment is a thread woven into the tapestry of your transformation. Your body is not merely being fed, it is being consecrated. You are not just eating, you are awakening. By choosing foods in their natural, unaltered state, you honor the wisdom of the universe and provide your body with the purest fuel for transformation. Though this discipline may seem restrictive, it is a sacred form of protection. Your sensitivity today is heightened, your spirit more receptive than ever. Even the smallest misalignment could ripple through your being with lasting effects. By consciously rejecting synthesized or modified foods, you preserve the purity necessary for your body, mind, and soul to receive the fullness of God's blessing. Remember, transformation depends not only on your actions, but on your inner alignment. Prayer is your direct communion with God, the sacred tuning of your heart to divine frequency. Do not pray by habit, but with awareness, humility, and gratitude. Let each word rise from presence, not repetition. This is the day to speak with your Creator as one who listens and surrenders fully. Gratitude, too, magnifies divine energy within you. Each breath, each bite, and each thought becomes a vessel for heavenly power when infused with sincere thankfulness. Reflect deeply on your blessings, on the sacred foods sustaining you, and on the transformation quietly unfolding within. Gratitude is not merely an emotion, it is a force, a bridge between your mortal essence and the divine plan. Focus, the final pillar of this sacred alignment, is your shield. The world will try to distract you with noise, temptation, and doubt, yet you must guard your attention as though it were sacred flame. Each moment of mindfulness, each choice to honor God's instruction, fortifies your spiritual vessel and sharpens your discernment. Not everyone will understand the sanctity of this day. Their well-meaning advice or careless words may lead you astray. Distractions appear in many forms: external voices, fleeting thoughts, or subtle doubts, and each has the potential to disturb your divine resonance. Protect your thoughts and your space. Withdraw from judgment, gossip, and noise. In silence and stillness, God's power flows freely through you. This is your day of empowerment, your divine responsibility to guard the sacred energy entrusted to you. Transformation is not an instant miracle, it is a process of alignment, patience, and trust. Every conscious act today, every prayer, every refusal of temptation is a thread woven into your awakening. Each act of obedience strengthens the vessel through which divine energy moves, preparing you for clarity, strength, and revelation. The changes may not appear immediately, but know that every choice you make today creates ripples that shape your destiny. Spiritual power cannot be forced, it must be cultivated. Through patience, gratitude, and unwavering faith, you are establishing the foundation for a lifetime of resilience, wisdom, and union with your highest purpose. And as challenges arise, whether through temptation, doubt, or resistance, remember, each test is not a barrier but a doorway. God allows trials not to break you, but to refine you. Face them with calm, faith, and steadfastness, for through obedience and awareness, you are becoming who you were divinely destined to be. Every challenge that arises today is not a setback but an opportunity to strengthen your spiritual muscle and demonstrate your unwavering commitment to God's plan. By embracing preparation fully, you step boldly onto the sacred path of transformation, ready to receive the gifts, wisdom, and power that are your divine inheritance. Obedience is the bridge between where you stand now and the future God has prepared for you. Each act of discipline, each mindful choice, each moment of heartfelt prayer builds the foundation for your highest potential to unfold. Following divine guidance does not confine you, it liberates you. It unlocks a path towards strength, clarity, and sacred empowerment. This day is holy because it is transformative. The alignment you achieve now will echo far beyond the present moment, shaping your energy, decisions, and ability to perceive divine truth. Every morsel, every thought, every prayer is a sacred key, each unlocking new dimensions of wisdom when approached with reverence, trust, and love for God's plan. Embrace this day with courage and faith. Know that transformation is already underway, that destiny itself is being rewritten in your favor, and that you have been chosen for a journey unlike any other. Your body now becomes a vessel for divine energy, a living conduit through which God channels power, clarity, and transformation. This energy is subtle yet profoundly potent, flowing through every cell, awakening dormant potential, and igniting a purpose that transcends earthly comprehension. Each heartbeat now carries the rhythm of divine intention, reminding you that your body is no longer mere flesh and bone, but sacred matter infused with light. As these current moves within you, you may sense warmth, tingling, or vibration, signs of spiritual activation. These sensations are not random, they are the physical expression of your awakening. God's energy never forces itself, it responds to willingness, trust, and surrender. The more you yield to divine flow, the stronger and purer the current becomes. This infusion transforms more than your body. It renews your mind and spirit, bringing harmony to thought, emotion, and intuition. With this awakening, you begin to perceive hidden truths, divine signs, and subtle messages that once escaped your notice. Every breath, movement, and choice becomes a sacred act, illuminated by the awareness that you are now co-creating with the divine. As the day unfolds, your mind will clear like morning light dissolving mist. The fog of confusion and fear will lift, replaced by radiant understanding and unwavering peace. God's hand moves directly through your awareness, sweeping away the clutter of doubt and distraction. In this new clarity, fear loses its power, hesitation fades, and you begin to walk with divine certainty. You will see patterns, solutions, and opportunities that were invisible before, as though veils have been lifted from your inner vision. This mental illumination is not fleeting, it is a lasting gift, a tool of transformation. With a mind made clear, you will more deeply absorb the sacred energy of your food, your prayers, and your actions. You will discern truth from illusion, the divine from the worldly, the sacred from the ordinary. Today, your consciousness expands beyond limitation. You stand as both vessel and witness to God's unfolding power within you, anchored in obedience, radiant in clarity, and awakened to your true, divine purpose. Today, God lifts the veil of confusion and removes the barriers clouding your mind, allowing you to see what truly matters. Embrace this newfound clarity as a sacred gift and let it guide your every decision, action, and interaction. Speak and move from a place of divine understanding, knowing that the fear and uncertainty that once hindered you have been replaced with heavenly insight and certainty. Every cell within you is alive today not merely with life, but with divine purpose. The sacred foods you consume, dates, grains, and vegetables, serve as holy fuel, awakening the intelligence within your cells and aligning your body with spiritual energy. Each bite nourishes both flesh and soul, cleansing and refining your vessel so that it may hold the light of God more fully. This transformation touches every level of your being. Physically, it restores vitality and balance. Mentally, it sharpens focus and awareness. Spiritually, it anchors you in divine harmony. Old patterns of weakness, doubt, and fatigue dissolve as divine energy rebuilds you from within, creating a body capable of sustaining higher consciousness and divine purpose. Move with intention. Breathe with awareness. Receive this sacred nourishment with gratitude, for it is both a gift and a key to your destiny. As your body transforms, so too does your future, for every cell now hums with the vibration of God's will. Today, spiritual pathways within you are open and alive, luminous channels connecting your consciousness directly to the divine. Through these pathways flow guidance, insight, and inspiration, are enabling you to hear God's messages with immediacy and clarity. Heaven is not distant. It speaks through your thoughts, words, and gentle inner nudges. These flashes of intuition are not coincidences, they are confirmations of divine presence. Trust these sacred whispers. They are your compass, your direction, your living connection to God. As your awareness deepens, you will sense the hearts and needs of others with profound empathy and wisdom. Your presence becomes a mirror of peace and light, radiating clarity and divine influence into the world. Cherish this awakening and nurture it through prayer, meditation, and silence. In stillness, divine wisdom flows freely, weaving itself into your every action and word. By honoring these pathways, you establish an enduring bond with God's guidance, one that will continue to shape your journey long after this sacred day ends. And now, distractions lose their power over you. Your focus is anchored firmly in divine truth, immune to the noise and chaos of the world. Temptations, opinions, and confusion may arise, but they cannot penetrate the spiritual shield that surrounds your mind. Only God's voice matters. Only divine instruction carries weight. With this clarity, you move through life with grace, decisiveness, and peace, untouched by fear or uncertainty. Every choice you make today aligns with a higher plan, a plan written by the Creator Himself. In this sacred alignment, you walk not by sight, but by divine light, guided perfectly toward the destiny prepared for you. The clarity you now experience ensures that every action is deliberate, every intention pure, and every step divinely guided. Each distraction you resist strengthens your connection to God. Each moment of focus becomes a living declaration of faith, a sacred affirmation that you are aligned with His will. Through unwavering attention, you create a radiant field of divine protection around your mind, body, and spirit, a luminous shield that amplifies your prayers, magnifies your nourishment, and sanctifies your every intention. Embrace this invulnerability. Let the world move and change around you, but remain still in your purpose, knowing that no earthly confusion can penetrate the fortress built by your obedience. Today, only God's voice has authority. Every distraction dissolves in the brilliance of your faith. Understand that silence is not emptiness, it is sacred space. It is within the quiet that God speaks most clearly. Every moment of stillness today is an invitation to receive instruction, revelation, and peace directly from the divine. In silence, your soul attunes to the frequency of heaven, rising above the clamor of ordinary thought. Guidance may not always arrive in words. Sometimes it is a deep inner knowing, a pulse of direction, a sudden light of clarity that defies explanation. Listening in silence is not passivity, it is devotion. It signals your readiness to receive the divine assignment written uniquely for you. In a world addicted to noise, choosing silence is an act of strength and alignment. Each breath of quiet fortifies your spirit, sharpens your intuition, and refines your awareness. Honor silence as the language of God. In it, your destiny whispers and your spirit listens. Obedience, too, is not mere compliance, it is creation in motion. It is the sacred force that reshapes reality. Every act of obedience, every bite of sacred food, every focused prayer, every disciplined thought sets unseen energies into motion, transforming the fabric of your existence. Miracles are not accidents. They are the natural outcome of alignment. The blessings you encounter, clarity that pierces confusion, opportunities that emerge unbidden, long-standing burdens that dissolve are manifestations of your devotion to divine instruction. The universe itself responds to obedience because obedience harmonizes your will with God's. This is not metaphor but spiritual law. When you align, creation aligns with you. Through surrender, you do not lose power, you inherit it. By submitting to divine order, you awaken the mechanisms of grace that move mountains, open doors, and illuminate paths unseen. Embrace obedience today as your sacred strength. Recognize that miracles are not distant, they are inevitable when faith and action meet in perfect union. Each moment of trust, each breath of focus, each act of reverence shapes your destiny and ripples across eternity. Today, you stand in divine alignment, anchored in silence, fortified by obedience, and alive with the power of transformation. The sacred day has fulfilled its purpose within you. You are no longer who you were. You are who God has called you to become.